Hello, hello. Welcome in, my beautiful friends. It's Dion at the Blushing Mint. Thank you guys for stopping by today and checking out what is happening at the Blushing Mint studio. As you know, there has not been a lot of anything happening other than these challenge videos lately. So I appreciate those of you who are playing along and who continue to come back and check on me every now and then. I appreciate you so much. Let's see, today is Saturday the 27th, so you guys are going to see this tomorrow the 28th. Happy New Week. Happy last couple days of September, my friends. Absolute insanity. Fall is in full swing, and we are ready to dive into another week of hashtag TBM 2025 Weekly Challenge. This week, my friends, our prompts are music and bird. Music and bird. Thank heavens for an easy one this week. I appreciate that, and I hope you guys do too. Can't wait to see what you put together for that. As always, if you are following along, please make sure you're using the hashtag TBM 2025 Weekly Challenge so that I can find you on social media. When I do go on social media, I have to be honest, I have not spent a lot of time on social media. As far as like going to YouTube or, I mean, just any of it. I just really haven't spent a lot of time there. So if you haven't seen me comment or anything, it's because I really just haven't been there, friends. Sometimes you just need to take a break. Yeah, it's been too much. So anyway, let's see what we have in store this week, my friends. I appreciate a decently non-challenging version. This is great. So this is my page to work with. As always, I am going to cover, and what better to cover it with than, some music paper. So that is what we're going to do, my friends. We're just going to take this and we're going to cut off a chunk to cover it here. Don't need a lot, just a little bit. Let's do that. And we will cover our seams here. I'm just going to go ahead and cut this right about here. It's a little short, and that'll be just fine. Okay. So, how you guys been? Gosh, guys, literally, I got nothing. Like, I've had a few business things I've had to deal with, legal crap we have to deal with, and yeah, just not a lot of nothing happening, and that is okay. Sometimes I can take not a lot of nothing. Sometimes that is necessary. I did go to White Sulphur last week. It wasn't on Sunday like I had anticipated. I went on like a Tuesday. Didn't really get to visit with my dad because one of his old friends from Roundup, where we used to live, had stopped by, and literally for the 3+ hours that I was at my dad's, he was also there. I don't know what time he got there. Ahead of me, but yeah, so literally, I mean, I visited a little bit with my dad, but not like I would have visited with my dad. All right. So when I saw these prompts, music and bird, when I saw these prompts, music and bird, I automatically thought of this paper pad, Craft-A-Lanch, don't get the dog. I thought of this paper pad. It's a Sweet Ambrosia paper pad, and I'm 90%, it's a Recollections. So, and I can't remember if Recollections is Hobby Lobby or if it's Michael's. So anyway, Recollections paper pad. I immediately thought of this paper pad because it had birds and music. And so that is where I immediately went. And so I have cut to size a couple of these pages. Well, this is just one page. It was a collage page. And I've cut out these images just because I like them, and it is kind of what I was thinking for this. And for those of you who know my style, it's back to my style versus this. But it's okay. You do what you got to do, friends, in a pinch. Lord knows I've been in a pinch and all sorts of other things. So I'm going to ink. I'm not going to ink the top because I know I have to cut that off because it is too tall, but I figured I would cut it off once it's in here. So yeah. Let's see what's on my agenda this week. I have to go to Billings to my daughter's. I have Avon orders to deliver. I have to, hopefully, my pickup is supposed to be done on Wednesday, I believe. So I need to go turn in my rental car, figure out my pickup, get that taken care of. And then my daughter and I are having an open house in Avon, and just a fall open house at her house on, I don't know, like the 18th, I think. Something like that. And so we need to finish, oh gosh, we need to finalize kind of what our food and beverages and that kind of stuff is going to be. Okay, so that is where this is going to land. And I am going to cut this off right through ish the center of my words. So give me 1 second here. I'm off camera doing this. Sorry, friends, but it just is what it is. Okay, let's go ahead and put that on, and then I can adjust the bottom as need be. So anyway, so that is on my agenda. Let's see, what else? I have a crap ton of business crap going on right now, and I don't like it. And so that is going on, and so I've got that going on, and so I'm having an open house at my daughter's in October. Actually, I think it's like the 25th, whatever the Friday is before or the Saturday is before Halloween. That's when it is. So whatever day that happens to be, that's when we're having our open house. And if you're in my area, friends, feel free to come. Not that any of you are, but, you know, I can pretend. And then I'm turning around and doing another one with my assistant, Anise Taylor, like the second Friday and Saturday of November. So we have that going on. Otherwise, yeah. I really don't have anything. Otherwise, guys, really, like, my life is very uneventful. Super busy with Avon. Super busy with that. Christmas pre-sale for ambassadors, Avon ambassadors, has launched. So I am getting a few Christmas items, not a lot, not like many other ambassadors who grab everything they can get their hands on. I'm not that way. But just so that people can see, Avon has the cutest Christmas stuff out, as far as home decor, plus fashion and jewelry, and of course the favorites, hand lotions and chapsticks and things like that. So that's always fun, and candles. So I've been just busy doing that. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. Okay, so then I have, this was a tag frame kind of thing that was also part of that same paper pad, and I thought I would use this on here. I went through the Tim Holtz clippings, this one. I went through the Tim Holtz clippings book, and I found 3 little quotes, or 3 little snippets that we're going to use on this. And of course they must be inked, because that's just how I roll. So I'm going to ink those. Man, I sure wish I could get some mojo to come out here. I'm out here for the hour it takes me to film and upload, and that is it, friends. I just don't know. If you are a fan of Leslie at 507 Willow House Journals, please watch her channel. She has got some mega big news coming. So continue to check out her channel. And whether you are a friend or not, or you follow her or not, please shout out a prayer to Leslie, please. She had a little bit of an accident and is recovering, and so please shout out a prayer for Leslie, if you would. Please and thank you. I would appreciate it, as would she. She definitely could covet some prayers right now. So yes, but if you are not a subscriber or anything, please make sure you check out her channel and watch for some big news. Big news, not my news to share, but please watch for some big news. And then send her well wishes, if you would. That would be awesome. Leslie, my friend, praying that she's getting better. I need to go in and send her a message. I know she's been resting and trying to get well, so I have not reached out to her in a couple days so that she can just rest and concentrate on that. Okay, so my words are, they're just a snippet. Oh, let's see. Where? Oh, where? Why? There's got to be a sweet spot in there. I'm not sure. It says, "Oh sweet song, oh sweet song," like that's the title. "A small bird flew before me, the music of my heart." So that just kind of ties it all together, and I love it right centered on that black stripe there. And so we are going to do that. And because this is a heavier paper, because this is cardstock, I'm going to attempt to use art glitter glue, why I would have expected it to come out after I haven't used it in days, week, months, years. I don't know. I mean, that was just complete ignorance on my behalf. But you know, sometimes I can dream big and wish and hope that art would cooperate, but he never does. I mean, it's like the biggest pipe dream to have art cooperate the first time. When he does, it like shocks me to death. Is fall happening around you? Please tell me. Our leaves are definitely changing here. We had a couple cold days, cooler days, and then it went right back up into the high 70s, 80s. I mean, even close to 90. I had to run to Billings. I don't even remember, guys. But it was like 86 degrees. It was hot. Come on, Art. Just work it out here, buddy. Come on, you can do it. Get it together. Get it together, boy. Like, not rocket science. You have the capacity-ish. Not really. Because you're a guy and you don't have the capacity for much. Let's see. Okay, try again. Art. Function. Good job. Okay. Make sure that I put it on right side up. Center it in that black section there, on that black line. On the border line, which is, there's a song about that. Don't ask me what it is off the top of my head. I should be able to sing it. I mean, I can sing it, but I can't remember the title of it. Borderline. Feels like I'm going to lose my mind. And borderline. Maybe that's the title of the song. I don't know, guys. Comment below and tell me if you know. Okay. So that is what we're looking like right now. Now, this is going to fold up here. And let's face it, we have not used trims or anything in a while. So we need to do some fluff. We need to do a little bit of fluff here. And I'm loving this yellow color. And I have this trim right here. And it's like perfect. So let us use a little bit of that, maybe. And I'm just gonna cut and rip. Okay. I got this huge roll of this. This is just ginormous roll of this from a like home decor store that decided to close. $11. And you guys, this is yards and yards and yards and yards of this, plus the cute little spool for like $11. Cute. Okay. So I definitely feel like we need to bring that yellow up here. And how do I want that to look? Do I want to like just fold it over maybe? What's over here? Paper airplane. Or do I want to like finger ruffle it, you know, because y'all know how I love my finger ruffles. I don't know. Let's go with the random finger ruffle, just because that's just how I like to roll. It's what I do, friends. And I'm only going to do it up above this black line. Come on. Nothing wants to work because it's just been forever since I've done anything out here. So it's like, lady, you haven't been out here and touched us in forever. Why should we work for you? And I'm like, you probably shouldn't, but thanks for trying anyway. Like, you know, let's not talk about what we could do, and let's just do what we know we should do. And that's cooperate, all right? It's not that hard. Okay. Listen, just do what I'm trying to get you to do here. No sass backs, no nothing, just ruffle. Just ruffle like you've never ruffled before, okay? Capiche? Capiche, I tell ya. Capiche, capiche. And part of me says that is too long. I should have cut it down some, but that is okay. Listen, Jesus, get it together. Get it together. That's a pretty page. I don't know what the prompt was, but it's a pretty page. All right, what do I got going on here, friends? I don't know. I do not know. Okay. Yeah, it's a little out there. And I know if I try to rip it, it's probably going to not do well, but let's just see. Okay. Okay. Good. Like. Nice. Okay. Lovely. Yes. Okay. Now, let us see. Do I have some charms? I don't know that I have anything that's like, I did look in some of mine, but I didn't really find anything that was like music-ish. I just don't have. Oh, did I have a, hold on, did I have a word, Tim Holtz, that had a, something about a bird? I don't remember. Oh, it's the hope is the thing with feathers. So no. I mean, yes, but no. Oh. I have one that says in my heart, and I have the music of my heart. Let's just do that. What the heck? Does it have to make sense? No, friends, it really doesn't. It doesn't have to make sense. I mean, it does kind of go, but it doesn't have to, like, be all this perfect stuff. And then maybe this. Yes, let's do that and that, like that. And a pen. Go with that. Okay. Oh, come on. All right. Let's see. Like so. It's good. We can live with this. All right, so here is where we're gonna like just be done. I mean, it doesn't have to be complicated, and that's a good thing because I'm not into complicated right now. I'm lucky to get these done. So here is our page. Our prompts are music and bird. And we've got our little bird on a background of music notes here. And then our quote-ish is just like, oh, sweet song, a small bird flew before me, the music of my heart. And I just really like the simplicity of that. I like that it's kind of my own style, back to my own style. And that is where we're going to leave it for this week, friends. So week 40, prompts, music, and bird. Let me know how everybody is doing. Let me know if fall is catching up with you where you live. And as always, if you're following along, use the hashtag TBM 2025 weekly challenge so that I can find you when I'm on social media. And until next time, friends, have an absolutely fabulous week. Enjoy everything that you have, everything that surrounds you. And make it a great, great week. All right, friends, chat soon. Bye-bye.